Welcome to Child of the King YouTube channel, Live Vespers and Sabbath Sermon, episode 90 of Live Vespers, 92 rather, of Live Vespers and Sabbath Sermons. Today is going to be part 2 of yesterday's topic. I'm sorry I started really late as we have a lot of things going on this morning. I forgot to schedule out the sermon. I forgot to, no wonder that's going on. I forgot to do a lot of things. I actually even forgot to schedule the sermon. I forgot to about the thumbnail and all those. Forgot to export my picture to my slide PDF. That's what's the delay all about that was going on this morning. I'm very sorry that we had the delay. I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. But we are actually going to I'm gonna actually just try to be quick after this. Me and my shirt. Looks okay. You're very stuck again. Yeah, look at that. So today's topic is going to be called Noah's Big Cruise Ship. Today is part 2 of the topic. Yesterday was part 1. Now, I'd like to go to this slide for those who are new here. That I want to give a fun fact welcome. Sometimes I like to do that, but this is not a topic yet. We still have to go through the opening hymn and the opening prayer. Then we can jump right into the topic. We haven't gone through that yet, so we're just really, really super far away from the actual topic itself. And we're gonna put this thing. Do with something. Okay. 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 Back. Okay, estimated timeline. Now I'm going to get everybody's attention here. Okay, I want to get everyone's attention. If you are interested in this, please feel free to watch. The estimated timeline when the Earth was created. So now, if you want to know about all this, you better open your ears. The Earth was created on October 23rd, 4004 BC. Noah was born in September 13th, 3058. October 32, 458, Noah enters the ark. November 6, 2458. This is all in BC. Rain starts pouring. September 13, 2457. Noah's 601st birthday. October 29, 2457. Noah leaves the ark. There was a timeline actually for the flood. For the timeline, we started from when the earth was created until the time Noah was born. Okay, let's go to our opening hymn. Boy, did I leave the hymnal in my bedroom? Hold on a second, guys. I forgot the hymnal. These are the most forgetful in the world. So, guys, I'm sorry for the delay. Now, I mean, the delays might not be exactly the timeline might not be exactly accurate, but this is just an estimate, roughly. And the Earth, from my count and estimates, is about 6,029 years old. We have all of us have been wondering how old exactly the Earth was. I did my own calculation because I don't trust too much laptop. Or did I find out? I don't remember, but the Earth is about 6,029 years old. Might be wrong, I might be right. Never know that because I'm no prophet. Okay. I like 573, the song, the very same song that we sung now. So I want to sing it again because it's actually one of our favorites. No, boy, not 574. 573. I'll see where you want me to go. It may not be on the mountain height. Very nice song. So that's why. Since doing that. Okay, just if you're wondering, just for you guys, we haven't gotten our channel intro yet because I haven't got time to do salesman to do it just now. But we were watching What's Up Prof 109. That's why we didn't have time. But well, I'm probably gonna do it after the topic or somewhere in this week. Well, this week I might be busy, so just keep in mind that because I'll be really busy. I might not. So from an estimate, I think I might be quite busy this week. I don't think I will be super busy, but quite busy. So if you see the picture of like a house, like a floor plan, yeah, that's what I do for my job. Part time. I really got a hobby here. Oh, if you see this. See something like that? Something like this. I don't want to show you because you have tons of info over there. That's my hobby. I like that. So that's my hobby. So that's why I have papers of that lying around. It's called a house planning. That's my hobby. So I have a lot of hobbies. My hobbies, one of what my hobbies are. My hobbies include learning interesting facts, preparing your sermons, watching YouTube, designing houses, and playing piano. Those are my hobbies. I don't do none of them for job. I have other jobs. I have real jobs, but these are my other jobs. Okay, let's start. nice song. I'll go where I want me to go. Oh boy, I forgot to put up the chorus. Oh boy. I didn't do it on purpose, and I'm very sorry for forgetting to put up the chorus because I know you probably you guys might have memorized how to sing the song. So yeah, but the chorus is usually the one that most people memorize. I don't know why. Even I'll go where you want me to go, dear Lord. Or mountain, nor plain, nor sea. I'll say what you want me to say, dear Lord. I'll be what you want me to be. Now, that song is a very nice song. But it's just we're hymnals because, well, I'm just a forgetful human being. Well, yep. So, guys, let's go to our opening prayer. That's not my dog. I don't have a dog. Just kidding. Father in heaven, one thank you that you have brought us safely last night to today. Thank you for blessing us for a wonderful Sabbath. As you did, you will help us to understand your word. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. I've got to move houses again. My Logitech mouse. Coming back, guys. My feelings make this tiger, right? Sorry, guys. This cute. Oh. Sorry, you're seeing my cartoon shirt again. I don't want to see you guys this. I don't want to see my shirt, but it looks like a cartoon shirt. This is all about. This didn't work. Anyways, let's just go to our. Might be able to cast the tab. I'm trying to do something real quick. This is found. Okay. So, one of yesterday's topic. So now just for a reminder, yesterday we spoke about, if you guys forgot, we spoke on episode 91 of LVS. We spoke about the topic about yesterday we spoke about what happens like a little before the flood, but not too far behind before the flood. So yes, that was what we spoke about yesterday, right? Yesterday we spoke about like the animals come to the ark and all those things. Yeah, but this is the building of the ark. We spoke about that yesterday. Now what are we going to speak about today? Today we are going to be speaking about what happened during the flood. So today is April 2nd, 2022. It's gonna be May 2nd. Oh, that sucks on myself. So yeah, guys. Now the subtitle for today is called "How a Big Flood About 5,000 Years Ago Changed This Place." Now the flood was you guys can tell there's major effects from the flood. Before the flood, mountains were much better than this one than these that we see. I remember when I went to Tennessee like 2 weeks ago, we saw a lot of mountains, and then we went to like different mountainside areas like Steel Creek Park, and then near Newport, I think, or near Greenville. We went to Steel Creek Park, and then we went to another little creek Yeah, we saw mountains there. Thought a flooded mountain looked better than that. And we went to Bear Mountain a couple of weeks, months ago, probably almost a year ago. I went a year, yeah, like a year ago, right? So I don't really remember, but about a year ago we went to Bear Mountain. So yeah, around May. So yeah, I remember it was around May. You want to see the Bear Mountain picture? Follow us on Telegram. You can actually see those Bear Mountain pictures. And yeah, so yeah, I upload. Yeah, it's on the Child to Teen Telegram page. We have tons of pictures over there. We put most of our pictures over there. Let me see. Do we have any of the vacay pictures? No, we didn't. March 11th before we went to San Diego. So yeah, I have pictures of the Bear Mountain that I would like to show you in today's video. We went to like scenic view area. I'm gonna share my screen. So okay, can you guys see? No, I have full screen. Okay. So do you guys see this picture? This is the scenic view that this picture I took. No, this is not from the internet, if you wonder. I took with my iPhone. I didn't know iPhone lens are this good, but yeah, I took a picture of this place. This is where we're supposed to live in a country out like this. Now out here, this is the picture of Bear Mountain. Looks very nice already, right? So last time in Tennessee, we saw like Appalachian Mountains. I think we saw a few. We saw on the way to Tennessee, we passed by Blue Mountain. It looked blue. I don't know why. We passed by Blue Mountain on the way to Tennessee. Now I'm not even sure if I didn't take a picture of that. But I wish I had a few pictures. We passed by Blue Mountain Academy. It was nice. I didn't go to the academy. I was fine. But I passed by and saw, oh, that was the Adventist. Funny though. So I like to go back there again. It's very nice. So the Appalachians, I remember the Appalachians. We saw the Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain was especially nice. It looked blue the day we went there. I don't know why. And then if you guys remember that on mid of week, the mid of week after we came back from TN, I'll check it out for you. A child of the king. Let's see if I type child of the king, what's gonna happen. Oh yeah. Oops. Whose channel is that? Same, because there's another YouTube channel that's called Child of the King too. I don't know what happened. So many YouTube channels called Child of the King. I have to change my YouTube channel name. At least. That means I'll have to call myself SDG Sermons again. Serious? Boy. Anyways, but we are called Child of the King. But if you watched our mid of week, which I wanted to show you. Boy, why do you see my screen? Okay, better than not seeing. Mid of week special behind the scenes look. Where's that? No, not behind the scenes. No, the others. What happened that? Yeah, behind the scenes, that one. Yeah. So if you watch this one, episode 5 mid of week. You watched it. I'm gonna just share my screen. So this is me at the creek. But I don't look like that. I'm not a white guy. It's me at the creek. Yeah, I was talking about what happened. Where's the big picture? Oh, that's no. This is stuff. That was. Wait, it's taking a long time to load. I don't know why. Yeah, yeah, this is the picture of another picture of us at the creek. Do we have other pictures? No, did we take other pictures? I'm not even sure, but if you want to find a lot of pictures in here, you can find this picture. And you can guess that funny one was me. Nice picture. Everyone has a white face. Okay, guys. Anyways. So now I have a lot of pictures that I've taken. I think they're mostly inside, but okay, guys, I just want to show you guys. So now that's why a long time ago, right? The world did not look like this. The world looked very, very, very nice, like much better than anything. The mountains, I can tell you about the mountains that time was not like the mountains that we see today. The mountains that we see today are all mountains that are like let me see if I can take a screenshot and send it to you guys. Boy, no way, this cannot happen. But so no way, no way. So yeah, I want to show you this picture. How it was. Now this picture is already very nice, right? Now, you know, there was a lot of things that changed before the flood. I think before the flood there was no winter, there was no summer, the weather was all the same, right? Yeah, but see, when the flood came, a lot of things went on wrong. I'm just gonna share my screen right now. You're gonna probably see some of my personal stuff, which does not sound so good. Yeah, so this picture looks very nice already, right? You like this picture? Yeah, this was at our friend's house. We took this picture of the sunrise over there. Very nice. Trying to see that sunrise again. But yeah, it's a very nice picture of the sunrise. Let's see if I can try to run away. So I wish I could go back today. So yep. What do you mean? Yep, perfect. So you see this picture here? This was a picture. Well, they say that you can actually see a little bit of the mountains. I hope you can see my mouse cursor. Can you? Yeah, good. Do you see over here these? I think these are the mountains. Over here. You see over here? Here in the mountains here is it was very, very, very nice. So the mountains now before the flood, the mountains looked much better than the mountains that you see today, because before the flood everything was better, right? Now we even did a good adventure in Tennessee. We just have decided to have some fun. Just looking around for fun. Just like the area. So we drove up. We didn't go up the mountain, but we drove up to the first day we went there. We drove up somewhere, just stopped somewhere. I opened the door for some fresh air, and we just drove away. We were up the hill. Yeah. And then I forgot to tell you that these are animals too. So anyways, man, I think I can do a video of my trip to TN. Yeah, I'll faint about that one. Just easy. Now, well, that's not important. That's not too important, but maybe I could do that just to show what nature. Man, that's not important. I'm just teasing. I won't. Yeah. Anyway, we drove up the mountain too. Yeah. Luckily, we didn't get stuck in the middle of the mountain. Anyways, let's talk. Let's go back. Let's get serious again and go back to the topic. Now, if you want to read the verse, you can in the very description of this very YouTube video. In the description of this video, we have the Bible verse from Genesis chapter 6. We have the verse down there. So if you don't want to look at the screen, you can look down there here. So we have the long verses, and then also check the description below for the email address, which is cotksda22@yahoo.com. Then we have if you want to know healthy vegan recipes, you can check out my other YouTube channel. If you want to watch episodes 29 to 32, check out my other YouTube channel. And then, if you want to know the email address, feel free if you have any questions. That is the email. It's COTSDA. COTK, Child the King SDA, 22 steps for 2022 at yahoo.com. Yeah, I should put 3 COTSDA 20. COTSDA 3. That means the Pray Angels messages. Maybe I'll consider changing the email address, but no. I'm not gonna do that. Do not have too much time on my hands. Anyways. Okay, so let's talk about what happened during the flood. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, that was the very old calendar, which was February 17, but now if you translate to the new calendar, that would have been November 6th. So the same day where all the fountains of the great deep opened up and the windows of heaven were opened. What does it mean here by the windows of heaven were opened? I can tell you what, when Hurricane Ida came to me, the windows of heaven were opened. Windows of heaven opened, meaning not heaven has windows we could open up. No, if you think that, you might be mistaken, but meaning that a lot of rain poured down from the heavens. That's what it means by the windows of heaven were open. So that's just a meaning. And then the fountains of the deep. What does that mean? Probably that means the fountains overflowed. And the rain was upon the earth how many days and how many nights? 40 days and 40 nights, which is how long? How long is 40 days and 40 nights? 1 month and 1 week. So why did Noah and his family stay in the ark for like 364 days or 150 days? I'm not really sure, but I think it's about 364 days. If calculations go about. Scientists, the one who said the earth is 4 billion years old. Seriously. Okay, now, and the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. How long was 40 days? 1 month and 1 week. So now, what does it mean by rain was on the earth? Meaning they left the ark after 40 days and 40 nights. No, it meant that the rain started on November 6th, ended in December 13th. That doesn't mean when the rain stopped, they could leave the ark right away. Why couldn't they? Remember what happens when it floods a lot? Muddy. And you remember when they flood a lot, and then the whole world dies, and the animals and people die? All the bodies everywhere. God has to try and send a great wind to sweep the bodies away, and then he has to wait for a while, because if the animals and the people go out, what are they going to eat? Eat what? Eat dead bodies? Eat twigs? Eat trees? No. The guy had to wait and let them wait in the ark for the food squirrel. Only then they came out. But sometimes some long trees like macadamia nuts. 10 years. You know how much I like macadamia nuts. Macadamia, sorry. If you know how much I like macadamia nuts. But the thing that I don't like about my macadamia nuts is the price. So, like macadamia nuts takes about 10 years to produce nuts. And that's why fat itself is so expensive. So the people needed fat. So God said, well, I allow you to eat the chicken for a while. Why the macadamia nuts grow? Well, this and that grow. Because they didn't have enough food. Because the animals and the people, the man and the animals, imagine you and the gorilla fighting for food. I wonder who would win. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth and all sons of Noah and Noah's wife and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. So they entered into the ark. They obeyed God, right? Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. That means that the animals were get a little bit stubborn and say, inside that big boat, why do you think I want to stay outside and eat grass? And the border collie told Noah, I want to stay outside and play frisbee. And the cow told Noah, no, I want to stay outside and eat the grass. And the horses said, no, I want to stay outside and eat the hay. Did the animals say that? No. The chimpanzee say, oh, I know how to use a stick to measure how deep the water is. I mean, the gorilla. You can do that. And the orangutan said, oh, I know how to use a leaf to make an umbrella. No. Because you know who guided them? There was an unseen hand guiding those animals into the ark. An unseen hand. Whose hand was that? God's hand was guiding them into the ark. So did they disobey God, saying, no, I don't want to go into the ark? They didn't. Instead, they just followed what God said and just went into the ark. And then went it unto Noah into the ark, two of all flesh, wherein there is the breath of life. Now, before that, Noah preached for how long? 120 years. Anybody listen to him? I was poking fun at him and saying, you Noah are as silly as an ostrich. Everyone was making fun of Noah. But Noah was preaching to them, pleading them, come into the ark. But did they come into the ark? No. Instead, some of them, look, listen, some of them almost. The word almost is so dangerous. Some of them what? Almost went into the ark. And were they saved? No, why not? Because they almost went into the ark. I like to play a joke with my friends saying, would you rather be almost saved or almost drowned? People would say, oh, almost saved. No, almost drowned. Well, those people didn't want to go into the ark. They were almost saved. They were almost drowned. No. They almost went to the ark, but instead they were almost saved. You get what I mean? They almost went to the ark and they were almost saved. The population of the earth almost went to that ark. Maybe like 1-2 million. I don't know how many people were at that time. 7 billion? About. Okay, so people think 7 million. So about 7 million population, or billion, or trillion. I don't know because billion. Okay, about 7 billion. Wow, that's a lot. Think about the population of the earth today. 7 billion people almost went to the ark. But instead, our friends made fun of them and said, you are going to follow that ostrich to the ark? Then they called doctors and said, there's a guy telling us that there's going to be a flood. And the doctor came and said, okay, I need you to take this medicine for 1 month. And another doctor came and said, well, I think you need to come to my office and you need to go to the hospital because I think you are a bit silly. Is there anything wrong with you? No, I said, maybe there's something wrong with you. And they went in, male and female, all flesh as God had commanded him, and what? The Lord shut him in. Now, did Noah close the door of the ark? Noah did not close the door. It was the angel. God closed the ark. Now, that means that when God closed the ark, that meant that nobody could come inside anymore. Because if you know, the door of the ark was very heavy. Nobody could pull it in. Or if somebody pulled it in, they couldn't broke their back. Only God closed and opened the door. And if you know what happens, the Bible doesn't say, but we know what happened. And they were, for 7 days, and no one has family were in the ark. So then probably we start to doubt. Maybe it could not be real. Maybe he thought maybe I should listen to them. But after 7 days, and one morning, when the sky was all blue and bright like today, as you can see, the sky is all blue and bright today. I'm gonna show you guys. The sky is all blue and bright today. One morning, when the sky was all blue and bright, one November 6th morning of 2458. The sky was blue and bright, and there was no clouds in sight. That one very morning, when the sky was so blue and bright, probably I'll just leave the camera there and wait for one cloud to come. One morning, I think I will leave it there, right? It's nice, right? Should I leave it there, guys? Should I leave my camera there? Leave it up there? One morning, when the sky was blue and bright like it is today, I think outside is very nice day. One morning when the sky looked like this, no clouds at all, suddenly, out of nowhere, one little cloud came. And the people were gonna say, "Oh boy, the cloud's coming." Oh, and then of course as usual, you know what people do, and they're like, "No, open that door! I want to come in." People started yelling at the door. People started trying to throw stuff at the door, maybe it could fall off. And then, "No, open it!" And then, but well, no one wants to let those people in. Maybe he wanted, but the door was locked. That's just similar to what happened at the end time. When they see Jesus coming, you're like, "Oh no, let me go to church. Let me quickly be baptized. Let me quickly read the Bible and study the Bible." No. And when Jesus comes, "Oh, I want heaven." Probation is closed. The door was locked. So what happened? And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. That means you know how high, because the ark was built on the mountain. And then on the mountain too. I think it was built on the mountain, so it was lifted up. You can imagine how high the water was by then. And the people were like, "Oh boy, that's my home and that's my idol." And they climb up to they climb to Burj Khalifa, and I think they stood in town Burj Khalifa thinking that they could beat the flood. But you know what happened? Burj Khalifa also collapsed. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon. Okay, and the ark went upon the face of the water. Now this ride was no cruise ship for Noah. Now you'd be like, "Wow, I wish that I could have a free cruise ship like that." Now I don't think you would enjoy it that much, because if you know, that ark was shaking terribly. If you're gonna get seasick, just like if you ride in the car. I think I'm getting slightly better. There one time I went to Flushing just to do something. I vomited in the car. I tell you, I'm like big and grown up, but I still have car sickness, motion sickness. I don't know why. But last week I went to Tennessee and back and forth, and I just went to Manhattan on Sunday. Now I had to go to Manhattan to do something. And I can tell you, if you want to know what happens in Manhattan, okay, here's the story. We parked our car. The main reason why we had to go is just to meet someone. But maybe it's the second reason because my dad had to go to the dentist. Well, not me. I don't like to go to the dentist. My dad had to go to the dentist. And anyways, so that's extra story. I don't know. That's not even related, but I seem like I like to tell stories. Oh, by the way, if you wonder what happened, I had to walk a lot. And the food that I had for lunch was not nice. Tasteless food. I'm serious. Anyways, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. So now, under the whole heavens, so if you know how high the water was, probably, I don't know, maybe I get a little suggestion that the water was about 22.5 feet above the highest mountain. Maybe it could be, maybe it could not be, but it's 15 cubits upward. 15 cubits, 22.5 feet. Did the waters prevail and the mountains were covered? Maybe above the mountains, I think, but because it doesn't give so much detail, but it's still interesting. And all flesh died that move upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle, and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, and every man. So everything died when the flood came. Every man, everything, every single thing that is on the earth died when the flood came. Because except fish. Fish were happy. They're like, woohoo! That's a big playground for us. And in whose nostrils was the breath of life, all of that was in dry land died. See, everyone died because why? They didn't want to obey what God said. See, when people don't obey God, what's the thing that happens? From sad results like a punishment, right? See what happens to people who don't obey God. A lot of sad things happen to them. Do we obey God, guys? And every living substance was destroyed which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven. And they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained alive they that were with him in the ark. So how many people were alive in the flood? 8 people. Why not 8? Why just 8 people? Those 8 people were the family of God. That means if only 8 people were left in the earth, I could have been a family member of Noah. Because look, how many people? 8 people, but the rest all destroyed. Maybe I could be a family member of Noah. I don't know. Do you think so? Yeah. Yeah, we're family members of Noah. Boy, are you serious? It's funny to know that. Hey, great grandpa. And the waters prevailed upon the earth how many days? 150 days. Oh, the waters on the earth. After the waters got on the earth, and then and God remembered Noah, meaning God stopped the waters, and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark, and God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. So what did God do? He made a wind to pass over the earth. Why did he have to make a wind? So that was to dry up the waters and to make that wind to drown the water and to sweep away the dead bodies. So I prepared some live chopping in the background. My dad's cooking lunch. I don't know what time is it. Oh, it's 11:55. Okay. The fountains also of deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. And water returned off the earth continually, and after the end of 150 days, the waters were abated. Now, if God hasn't made a promise that if you see a cloud, you don't have to be afraid because there will never be a flood again. If God hadn't made that promise, I could imagine what's going to happen to everyone when they see a cloud. Oh no, it's going to have a big flood again! But you know what happened later on? After God made a promise, some stubborn, silly people made the ark of the Tower of Babel. They made it like above, very high. But God stopped it. Why? Because they were not trusting God. They thought that God was not true. They thought, oh, God's not lying. So see, these people were stubborn people. They didn't listen to God. Okay, guys. So, and it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. So Noah, after 40 days, he opened the window of the ark. And I think then that was his 601st birthday. 601st birthday. Oh man, somebody was 601 years old today. That means they would have been born on April 2nd. 1421. 601. Man, sometimes my math is no good. I'm sorry. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth and to and fro, until the waters were dried up from the earth. So now, also he sent forth a dove to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the earth. So Noah sent a raven and a dove. Now, the animal just went around and didn't find any place to nest. That means That means they had to come back in because no place to rest. Where am I going to sleep? Where am I going to make nest? Then the raven told her. The raven remembered. Oh, I know. Yeah, there was an ark. We have to find the ark. And the dove was like, oh, okay. This is my tea. You know what kind of tea? It's ginger and cayenne pepper, 90,000 heat unit tea. It's the best tea that you can drink, that man can possibly drink. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and to return unto him in the ark. Waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in unto him in the ark. Oh, man. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came in him that evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So now Noah knew that the waters were abated from the earth. Now Noah was jumping and jumping and jumping. He was jumping so high that he almost he almost hit the cobwebs in the ceiling. Because probably I'm sure spiders went in too, not spiders did things. So his head almost hit a cobweb from the ceiling. He was jumping around. And he forgot it. He was 601. He thought it was 106. So, and he stayed the other 7 days and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him anymore, meaning that something began to grow. That means the dove could rest. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth. So, and Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. The second month, that means that was November. What? I'm not sure. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife and thy sons and thy sons' wives with thee. Bring forth. So not everyone's coming out of the ark, right? Because I'm kind of late, so I have to speed up. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord. And what happened? Well, Noah built an altar, meaning, an altar. So Noah built the altar to God. That altar was to thank God for protecting him for those 1 year. For that 1 year when he was in the ark. So, and what was God's promise? A rainbow. Now every time we see a rainbow, remember God's promise. And I'm going to show you guys something that might look like that has rainbow colors. Whenever you see this thing in someone's yard, remember God's promise. Rainbow colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Remember God's promise whenever you see this in someone's yard. Which is soon going to go in my yard. I'm not here. Soon. Not yet. Better see that soon. Anyways. I'm going to start the topic right now. Who put this thing here? If I do it just today, when did I put this thing here? I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, let's go to the closing hymn. My dad so much stuff. Okay, I'm currently trying to make a channel intro. I have the words up. I've already prepared the words for what I'm supposed to say. If just the first channel intro was not good, if you heard the words were not accurate, not really sure what to speak. So yeah, so I have to write down. So what I'm gonna say for this, do whatever you want me to change it or not. You can add changes. This is live Vespers and Sabbath sermons. Welcome to this episode. We started this series about a year ago. Our live streaming schedule was Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 10:45 a.m. My name is Joel Lang. This episode presents Preacher Joel Lang from Child the King channel and Sister Rachel Reed from Child the King channel. Each video will have something for you, whether you have a question about the mark of the beast or you want it to be an SDA, but not sure what it is like. Check the description below for many helpful resources. Subscribe, hit the bell, and click the like. If you know someone who needs spiritual help, share this with them. Enjoy this episode. I don't want to keep changing the words around. That's why I'm kind of I just keep it to the same one. So I'm kind of a lazy guy. StreamYard.com. No, what's that? Sorry guys, I'm very 42. That's good. Saturday, April 2. It's gonna be nice. Yeah. 45, 50. Okay, anyways. Oh no. It's gonna be 625. Higher ground. I knew this song since I was a little kid. Kind of. Let's start. So that was my song. 625. Next time I'll probably for our Let's Praise God Breaking God for Music series. Probably next time I will. For next time I'm going to just use this song for my what's what you call that? For that for the Let's Praise God Praising God for Music. Okay, let's pray right now. Let's pray. Our Father in heaven, we thank you that you have blessed us today that we could study together. We want to pray that you will please help us to always trust and obey you. I want to pray that you will help us to always be faithful to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys. Now we are going to, boy, yeah, it's really bright. Hold on. We're currently going to we're currently going to go to the closing, we're gonna go and now we're finished the topic, so it's really, yeah, we're finished with chapter 12, I know, but probably it's your lunchtime already. My lunchtime was like 12:30. It's 12:07 right now. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. You know what? Never made 694 and 695. It is 695. That's 695. Anyways, if you enjoyed this session, we really spend time. We are not happy to spend time with you guys again today. God bless you. Have a great
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, and hit the like button. Thank you, and God bless you. See you again next time.
Oh boy, where's my lunch? I have to eat lunch. I'm so starving. Where's my lunch?